My name is Julia, and I will be presenting our newspaper advertising strategy. Our newspaper advertisements have been separated into 3 series. Our first series, we will use a page positioning strategy during the first month of the campaign. There will be 2 3-column by 9-inch ads, and these are on page 5 of your newspaper. It reads across the top, which of the following health risks do you believe increases with climate change events, then lists certain health risks on the side. If you could turn to page 7, you can see the same ad, but with the boxes checked in a bright red spot color. The advertisement's forward placement in the newspaper, along with bright red spot color, will increase recognition of our ad. Series 2, there will be 4 full-color, full-page ads that will be placed during the first month of our campaign. To introduce our logo, there will be 1 ad each week and will rotate among newspapers at strategic times throughout our campaign. It features our logo at the top with body copy below explaining our tagline. Series 3 will consist of ads that are more individualized. There will be 9 different ads, each black and white. There will be 3 columns by 8 inches in size and placed on page 3 of each of the 3 newspapers. Each ad will state facts that relate to health issues associated with climate change. Each word individualizes a word from the tagline, as there's 3 ads for each word. These will be introduced during the second month of our campaign, and these can be seen throughout your newspaper. Even though we designed them to be in black and white, this is what they would look like in color, as they are designed to be our posters as well. These ads employ the fact strategy on your right with a corresponding image on the left. And this one is about protecting yourself from mosquitoes, as they can carry harmful diseases such as dengue fever, malaria, and encephalitis. This one is about providing assistance to others at times when sea level rise and flooding can occur. Our last ad is about uniting for a healthier Palau, as tides are becoming increasingly unpredictable, which restricts people from being able to access doctors and vice versa.
My name is Richard Atala, and I will be speaking about our newspaper media strategy. The largest portion of our campaign's advertising is through newspapers. There are 3 major newspapers that serve Palau, and they are the Island Times, the Palau Horizon, and Tia Palau, which translates "This is Palau." The Island Times and Palau Horizon are published twice a week on Tuesdays and Fridays, while Tia Palau is published weekly only on Mondays. They are tabloid size and 16 pages in length. They have a 5-column format with full color available on the front and back pages, along with double truck available on pages 8 and 9. Newspapers are sold throughout Palau, from Babeldaub in the north and Angar in the south. They have spot color available on pages 2, 7, 10, and 15 for additional costs. So for the first month of the campaign, our plan rotates between each of the 3 newspapers during the first month. Series 1 ad, the checklist ad, will run twice a week in the Island Times and Palau Horizon, while the Series 2 logo, the full-page, full-color logo, will be run once a week in the Tia Palau. During the second month of our campaign, similar strategy will be used as the first month. Series 2, the full-page, full-color logo, will be ran twice a week in the Palau Horizon and Island Times, while Series 3 ad, the fact ad, will run 1 paper per week, and that will be in the Tia Palau. In the remaining 4 months, a mixture of all 3 series of ads will be used throughout the series of 3 newspapers. A new advertisement will be introduced each month to prevent consumer wear out, and no paper will contain the same ad any week during the final 4 months of our campaign.
I will now present our billboard advertising strategy. These will be similar to other mediums. We will use the same fact strategy to create a feeling of continuity within our campaign. The billboards will contain minimal copy to ensure the message can be read quickly by passing traffic. We will break the border of every ad with a campaign logo, a check mark, or an eye-catching image. Our first billboard features the same checklist that appears in Series 1 newspaper ads and breaks the border with the logo at the bottom right. This billboard features a circular logo mounted at the top, extending past the both top and bottom edges, and with our extended tagline below. The remaining will be horizontal. They'll feature a check mark that extends past the border, as well as a fact and corresponding image. We have chosen 4 topics that we believe are of concern. Our first is intended to create awareness about the increase of extreme weather events. Our second is intended to create awareness about the crop damage related to climate change events that is linked to diabetes. Our third is about mosquitoes and how they can carry harmful diseases. And our fourth is intended to create awareness about the need to stay hydrated during times of extreme heat.
Billboard media strategy. Although they are small in size, they are a very important medium in Palau. The standard size for a billboard is 8 feet by 4 feet, and they can either be used horizontally or vertically. They're located, most of the billboards in Palau are located on Compact Road, which is the main road in Palau. They have about 50 to 75 billboards throughout the country, and we will be utilizing 20 to 25 of these during our campaign. Strategic placement is very important. Most of the billboards will be placed in Kurort due to denser population. They will yield a high amount of traffic impressions due to the amount of traffic going to and from work.
Our poster ad strategy, there will be two varieties of design as well as sizes of posters for the campaign. Our first will follow the format of Series 3 newspaper ads. They'll be full color, 8.5 by 11 inches in size, and will be 9 different versions. These are 9 different versions, and you can see them in detail to your right. The next will follow the roadside format. They'll be full color, 17 by 11 inches in size. There'll be 4 different versions of these. These are 4 different versions, and you can also see them displayed to the right.
Implementing posters in our campaign, both primary and secondary audiences can be reached through the posters. We will print 1,000 copies of each poster, and posters will be placed in a variety of different locations, such as indoor locations and outdoor locations. Also, by doing this, isolated populations such as Kaingal and Palau will be utilized. Indoor locations such as the hospitals, the hospital dispensary clinics, schools, grocery and retail locations, and outdoor locations will be for our special events.
Hi, my name is Cassie, and I will be discussing television, radio, and social media advertising strategies. We will have 2 television advertisements. They will both follow the idea of stating facts. They will be 60 seconds in length and can be edited to 30 seconds if need be. In these commercials, they will use images from real footage that was gathered during primary research, and we hope that as the Palauans watch these commercials, they can relate to the pictures and it will urge them to apply the message to their everyday lives. The commercials will then show the facts on the screen, and the typeface will be consistent with the rest of the campaign. There will be background music to show the seriousness of our message. The logo will then appear on the entire screen when the facts are taken off. And we hope that this will allow the viewers to associate our logo with our campaign message as well as other mediums they might encounter. And here's one example of a television commercial. Okay, now I will discuss our radio advertising strategy. We will have, our radio advertisements will be similar to the other aspects of the campaign in the way that they will state facts throughout. They will be 30 seconds in length, and they will use the most important facts that can easily translate into images in the listeners' minds. They will be kept simple and to the point as to not create confusion about our campaign message, and they will also have sound effects in the background to encourage listeners to stay tuned to the radio station. The facts in these advertisements will be about health risks as well as protective measures to take. And at the end of these advertisements, Protect, Provide, Unite will be recited since our logo cannot be visually displayed, and we feel that verbal repetition is a very effective memory reinforcement tool to use. And here are 2 examples of radio advertisements.
Fact, coastal land will be permanently lost as the sea inundates low-lying areas and the shorelines erode. Fact: in 2008, there were 31 confirmed cases of dengue fever in Palau. Fact: due to crop damage, there has been a shift towards a diet containing more processed and less healthy foods. The fact is, global climate change is real and has numerous effects on the public health of Palau. Protect, provide, unite. This is the sound of a mosquito. Small in size, its effect can result in death. Mosquitoes can carry very harmful diseases such as dengue fever and malaria. Dengue fever is one of the most common diseases spread to humans by mosquitoes. Malaria is the 5th leading cause of death from infectious diseases worldwide. These diseases are projected to increase as the warmer temperatures facilitate. The fact is, global climate change is real and has numerous effects on the public health of Palau. Protect, provide, unite.
Okay, now I will discuss our social media advertising strategy as well as our social media strategy. Our website will contain campaign information, photographs, health tips, frequently asked questions, as well as contact information. There will be no rich media on our website, or anything else that might cause a slower page download. Although internet access is very limited in Palau, recent data shows that it is growing. There are 5,400 internet users as of December 2007 and 2,860 Facebook subscribers as of August 2010. We will have advertising banners along the Facebook pages of the Palau subscribers only. So if they choose to click on these banners, it is 21 cents per click, and it will lead them directly to our website.
I will discuss our media strategy for both television and radio. First, we'll start with TV. There are approximately 11,000 televisions in Palau and only one cable broadcasting system, and that is the Palau National Communication Corporation, or PNCC. And we've selected 2 of the most popular channels to advertise on, and they are Oceana Television Network, which is channel 23, and Diaz Broadcasting, which is channel 26. Now, we feel that commercial placement is essential in reaching our target audience at the right times and also the right number of times. This is why our 60-second ads will air during prime time in Palau, which is from 6 to 10:30 p.m. And these ads will rotate between both stations, airing mostly after the local news, and this will go on for the first 2 months of our campaign. And then in the 3rd month of our campaign, we will introduce a 30-second commercial, and this way it will keep things fresh. Now we'll move on to radio. We've selected 3 radio stations to broadcast from. They are Diaz Broadcasting, WWFM 89.5, KRFM 88.9, and the government-owned station, Eco Paradise FM, Voice of Palau, and that also broadcasts simultaneously on 87.9 and 1584 AM. Now, given the amount of people that are driving to work every day, both morning and evening drive times will be utilized, and those are from 6 to 10 AM and 3 to 7 PM. Now, to retain campaign continuity, we developed 2 30-second radio ads that feature our fact theme. And these ads will rotate between all 3 stations. We will have 2 that air in the morning and 2 at night, every day, every week of our campaign, for a total of 336 radio ads per month. And then we will reintroduce new radio ads monthly into the mix, again to retain freshness and to keep things from getting repetitive.